Oh, hey, you know what I really love? I really love pickles. They're my favorite thing in the whole world. I'm gonna have to make some. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Arthur!
What, Ma?
What are you doing?
I'm eating a pickle!
Don't eat, it's bad for you. Go to bed.
All right, bye.
Me? I'm a filmmaker, martial artist, writer, husband, father, and friend. But that's not all. I have a passion for food. Not just eating it, cooking it. It's a lifelong passion. Where I learned it? From my mom and my grandmoms. Great cooks. I'm not a professional, but I love copying great chefs. Mimic their techniques and recipes to feed my family and friends. So for the next half hour or so, sit back and enjoy and let me do the cooking on Bald Guy in the Kitchen.
I love pickles. Do I love pickles? I love pickles so much, I even have a pickle fork. You know what that makes me? A guy with a stupid fork. Yeah, let's find out more about pickles.
Pickling has been around for thousands of years, dating as far back as 2030 BC. The word pickle comes from the Northern German word Pickel, meaning salt or brine. They are the components of the pickling process. Throughout history, pickle was a necessity, as it was the best way to preserve food for a long period of time. As one of the earliest mobile foods, pickles filled the stomachs of travelers while also providing families with a source of food through the cold winter months. Pickles are created by immersing fresh fruits or vegetables in an acidic liquid or saltwater brine until they are no longer considered raw or vulnerable to storage. Kosher dills are a dietary staple for Jews living in the Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, and Russia. The sharp flavor of the pickles provided a welcome addition to the bland bread and potato diet of these cold weather countries. It was a fall custom for Jews to fill barrels with cucumbers, beets, and shredded cabbage. The pickles would last through the cold winter months until spring, when new crops of fresh produce were available. When Eastern European Jews arrived in New York City during the late 1800s and early 1900s, immigrants introduced kosher dill pickles to America. Pickles can be made with an endless variety of other vegetables and fruits. Eastern Europeans introduced cabbage, known as sauerkraut. The French served tiny, spiced cornichons with heavy pâtés and pungent cheeses. In the Middle East, pickles are served with every meal, from peppers to olives to lemons. Russians pickled tomatoes, among other things. Koreans have their kimchi, the Japanese have the pickled plums and daikon, and the Italians pickle eggplants and peppers. Each area of the world has its own beloved variety of pickle.
I love pickles so much, I gotta make them myself. I've never made them before, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna do the traditional kind, pickle, cucumber, Kirby cucumber, whatever, that's what we're using. Then we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna use Brussels sprouts. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Brussels sprouts, that's gonna be cool. And pickled grapes. Who would have thought of that? It's awesome. I can't wait to try this. This is gonna be great. All right, because you're pickling, the base for all pickling is vinegar. I'm gonna use apple cider vinegar, and because I'm doing 3 different types of things, I'm combining all the vinegars and all the sugars and all the waters into one big bowl. How does that sound? Good, so that's what I'm doing. So I got, for everything, a little bit under 5 cups of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar it is. Here we go. Put this stuff on. 1 cup of sugar. And I got almost 3 cups of water. And that should start boiling. Let's go over here. These are the spices for all the various things that we're going to do today. So we got, for the red grape, we have a cinnamon stick, 1/2 vanilla bean, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Look at these are mustard seeds. Check these out. See that? Those are mustard seeds. Those are really cool, huh? And then white peppercorns. For these are going to be garlic dill pickles. I put in 2 tablespoons of pickling salt. 8 garlic cloves or more. I'm putting more in. I like a lot of garlic because I like garlic. 4 teaspoons of dill weed. Dill weed? Who are you calling a dill weed? Red chili flakes. I'm putting in the whole red chilies. And for the Brussels sprouts, doing the same thing. Pickling salt.
shit ton of garlic. I'm adding something different, pickling spices. These are pickling spices, check this out. Basically a whole hodgepodge of stuff in there. And so I'm throwing that in. That's got peppercorns and all that stuff. And I'm also putting in extra peppercorns and 2 bay leaves. All right, we're gonna start with the grapes. Here's our jar for the grapes. These are our grapes, already washed. I'm gonna start putting them all in. Look at that. A lot of work. And the last couple. Awesome. All right, next one are the regular pickles. Try and get all of these, or a bunch of these, into this jar is gonna be really interesting. Probably get like 3 of them in there. Let's see. Maybe 5. Yeah, that's about it. 5. All right, we're gonna go over to the Brussels sprouts. But I gotta cut these. It's done. Well, I have the brine here, but I think I may do something a little bit safer. I'm gonna transfer the brine into this guy so I can pour it in without it spilling all over the place. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. All right, there it is. There it is. All right, we got, this is all the vinegar and the sugar and all that stuff. We're gonna pour it into these guys. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. Look at that. Danger, danger. Excuse me, cat. Jump down. Thank you. I think one of my next things I'm going to do is pickle a cat. What do you think? Love that cat. She's a kitten. That's Gigi. That's our baby. All right. Here we go. Because I'm not preserving these, I'm not boiling these. Right, they're clean, but they're not boiled. And I'm not sealing them. I'm gonna put them right in the refrigerator. They're gonna sit for a week. Here we go, there's that one. All right, get down in there. And then the grapes. I'm looking forward to the grapes out of all of them. I've never had pickled Brussels sprouts either, but pickled grapes just sound intriguing to me. All right, so now we're gonna seal them up. All right, here we go. So these are done. I'm gonna pop these into the fridge. And like I said, they're gonna sit here for 1 whole week. Ta-da, there we go. So we got 1 week. Gotta wait 1 week for these guys. Talk to you later. Bye. It's been a week. Check them out, man. These are the pickles, dill pickles. They're looking good. Look like dill. There's a lot of garlic. Look at the garlic in there. That's awesome. And the peppers and the dill. They look good. Can't wait to taste them. Here's the Brussels sprouts. Look at that. Look at all the peppers in there. That looks good too. Awesome. And then the grapes. This I'm excited about. I love all these. These are going to be great, but this is going to be something wonderful. Mwah. Oh, wait. Before we go on, look. Check out this shirt. Isn't this great? A friend of mine makes these. Kaleo. I'm going to put the website at the end of the show. If you want these are great. I usually wear t-shirts, you know, with no markings on them, but I just love these. They're awesome. He makes all different styles with different logos on them that are kind of a spoof on everything from Coca-Cola to Gatorade to whoever. It's awesome. And the quality, feel the quality. It's nice, isn't it? It's so nice. It's so nice. Not much. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I digress. Let's open them up, shall we? All right. Vacuum shield. Look at that. All right. Here's my trusty fork. I have to tell you, it smells like dill pickle. A lot of dill on it. Shake some of that off there. Wow. Feels like a dill pickle. Check it out. Looks like a dill pickle. Feels like a dill pickle. Let's cut into it. No, let's not. Just gonna split it open. I'll bite into it. That is definitely a dill pickle. That's so good. The peppers kick it up a notch, so it's got a little kick to it. It's got the dill, it's got the sweetness of everything and the sourness of it. It's got the dill. You can't ask for anything else. This is fucking amazing. Let's try the Brussels sprouts. Spear me a Brussels sprout. A lot harder than the other. There we go. Got one. It's like Brussels sprouts are basically like mini cabbages, and this tastes like coleslaw. Wow. Nice and sweet. I guess the vanilla coming out. Tastes a lot of the pepper. Definitely taste the vinegar. That's really good. All right. Next, the pièce de résistance. The little grapes. Let's try this. Looks like a grape. Wow. That is so good. You can taste the cloves that I mixed in there. You can taste definitely the vinegar. You can taste the grape. It has this nice mix of everything going on. That's really fucking great. Oh my God. Oh, you guys have to try this at home. This is so good. Wow. Oh, man. These are looking good. These are looking really good. You see that? It's awesome. Cool. Sweet. All right. Well, I have to rest a little bit, so I'm going to go to bed.
Awesome!
What, Ma?
Go to bed!
I'm going to bed. Come on. I'll see you next week.